Okay, welcome back. You're still watching This Morning on Metro Television. My name is Desmond Okrekudan, so Desfading the Star, of course. And I'm here with Nanaya Tanwabuache. It's time for us to talk, and we're talking World No Tobacco Day. World No Tobacco. It's not World Tobacco Day, please.
No.
It's World No Tobacco Day. And our guest in the studio is Radolf Nortey. He's a regulatory officer with the Food and Drugs Authority, and he'll help us understand that. Good morning, Radolf, and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
So, World No Tobacco Day. Interesting name for this celebration. But let's begin with tobacco. I thought that tobacco was a good thing. It really isn't.
Not at all.
Oh.
Tobacco is not a good thing. It's a plant, but commonly it has been, over some time, it has been used occasionally and socially. But it's become more necessary to actually advocate for awareness on the harmful effects of tobacco use. I mean, the tobacco industry has been with us from way back.
Okay.
Yeah, but the need to actually raise awareness on its detrimental use has been more than necessary.
What really is it about tobacco that makes it very harmful?
So tobacco has a lot of harmful chemicals in it. And when it comes to the combustion, as in like the smoking, it worsens its effect on the body. You can actually have a lot of the cancers are associated with tobacco use, a lot of ischemic heart diseases, hypertension, and diabetes. Now, the correlation has been established scientifically that yes, tobacco is a risk factor and can cause some of these health effects. So that is what is wrong with tobacco.
Okay.
Yes.
And we should get rid of the plants. That's all.
We should get rid of the plants.
Yes, because I mean, the world's biggest population, America and China, they actually grow tobacco excessively. So if we are trying to get rid of it and people are making billions, trillions from this, then what is the essence of this No Tobacco Day?
When you actually, I like the way you said people are making trillions and billions. So that goes to tell you that the tobacco industry is
Booming.
strong. It's very strong. So it evolves over time. I mean, we've come a very long way.
Yeah.
At a point in time, the tobacco industry was sponsoring Miss Ghana.
Yeah.
You see them sponsoring some matches and
Yeah.
all that. But now they can't sponsor such things again. Now, when you look at the cigarette pack in Ghana, you realize that there are pictorial health warnings.
Yeah.
So we've come from a long way.
Okay.
I mean, the vision is a tobacco-free society, but we cannot just come up and just shut it off like that.
The vision is to kill somebody's dream. That's to eradicate it.
It's not killing someone's dream. It's actually saving a lot
lives.
other. Yeah. So we are saving the dream than killing the dream.
Killing the dream.
Okay. I mean, this new trend of shisha, you know, you go to a lot of these clubs.
The hookah.
Yeah.
That's what we see in movies a lot.
Yeah.
And the ones in Ghana is the vape or something like that. Yeah. You see it, like they don't shy away from it. There's somewhere on their phone, they hang it every time they take a nip.
Yeah.
Wow.
So as you see, the tobacco industry, as I said, is strong. So they are always employing different tactics in order to get people, because the main thing is to get the person start using it. And because of the addictive potential, you don't even need continuous advertisements.
Yeah.
The person will continue using it.
Yeah.
And because of there's something that's called social smoking. Once I get you hooked onto it, or you just get a few
like a
friends
chain,
and it
a
becomes
network.
trendy.
Yeah.
So now shisha is like the trendy thing. People feel like, I mean, most people tell you that it's not even tobacco. But it's just flavor. But it's a tobacco product. So what happens?
But the smell is actually making you sneeze. And it's harmful to you because immediately you inhale it. Your body is actually telling you something. That's why you sneeze. So why would you say that it's just flavor?
And you know the power of a trend. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
So once it becomes a vibe, I mean, like people will just jump onto it. So the goal is they try to just get people on it. When they get people on it, then it keeps the industry going. I mean, especially when now there's a cap on advertisement and all that. They always have to find different ways to, get it into social settings.
Yeah. You know, in Ghana, there's actually a place where you can actually come and do vape, shisha, only that. There's a place.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to mention the name, but it is there.
You should tell me.
I'll tell you after. I'm going to tell you,
you should tell me.
Because you see, right now, even on Snapchat, the marketing is so much. This whole week, I deleted like 5 pages. I didn't know what Veep was. So I kept seeing it. The person was like, we are launching it very so official. I was like, I come on Instagram, I check, I'm like, wow. And it's like a key holder. It can be hanging on your phone, your bag, like this one, the sanitizer. You see how ladies hang it.
Yeah.
But I think today, after this, we see
Yeah.
how everything pans out.
Social media is really difficult, as she mentioned, with Snapchat. I mean, when you look at the mainstream media, you realize that the FDA is always putting in certain structures to ensure that there are no advertisements. I mean, there can be billboards that will be put up. We pull those billboards down. We are always following up. But when it comes to social media, especially when you're looking at Snapchat and the rest, where the ads can just come and go.
It's difficult.
I mean, that's what I was coming to, narrowing the conversation down to Ghana, that how is the situation in Ghana when it comes to tobacco use? Do we have any, scientific research done saying that this percentage of people use tobacco and it's been cut down and all of that?
So the last, when you're looking at, I think, Global Tobacco Atlas, that was done in 2017, we can say that 6,700 people are dying from tobacco every year in Ghana. But then when you 780,000 men who are actually using tobacco, but the stats change over time.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot give you authoritatively that this is the percentage or as at this year, but then there's evidence to show that there is use.
Okay.
Yes.
And the FDA over the years, what has been happening with that?
So with the FDA has been putting in a lot of efforts when it comes to, as I said, with advertisement, when it comes to now randomly just look for a cigarette pack in Ghana, you realize that there's a bacterial health warning. Yeah. When you look at also the public education, as I'm doing now, is to raise awareness. The FDA is just an institution. I realize that when we actually can get each and everyone aware that this is the harmful effect of tobacco use, each person becomes an agent. Okay. Like she just said, she saw something somewhere, I don't know where it is, but then she can call and tell me, and then the FDA would quickly go there to see what is the problem here, and are they adhering to the smoking regulations in Ghana.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I think that we can look at the day, World No Tobacco Day. Tell us about it this year.
The activities put in place.
Okay, so this year, World No Tobacco Day, we are looking at threat to the environment. So the activities in place, we are going to the northern region. The reason is that there have been data that shows that smoking is more prevalent in the north. For some, aside the social smoking bit and the trends, there are some cultural elements that goes to show that tobacco is given as a form of a dowry, part of the dowry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a cultural element with that, but I'm sure that's got not to do with your cigarettes, but raw tobacco.
Yeah.
So we are launching this in the northern region. We are bringing in traditional leaders. We are also bringing in the community in order to speak about the harmful effects of tobacco use and then how best other practices can be employed to actually fade away this detrimental harm.
Okay.
So we are starting the northern region, but whatever activity we are starting in the northern region would run through all the other regions and through the whole year.
Okay. This education that you're giving, someone maybe, someone saying that, I don't smoke tobacco, so really, I don't care about it. What are the dangers of, a second-hand smoke? Someone, not actually the one doing it, but is always, around and doesn't really care about it.
So passive smoking that's what you call the second-hand smoking, such that someone is smoking and then you're breathing it in. It actually shows that sometimes you're even at more risk than the one who is even smoking. Globally, 1.2 billion people are actually attributed to be dying from second-hand smoking. So that's another important thing you've raised. People need to know that this is harmful, not only when I use it, but then when I'm also around people who use it. So yes, so that's the danger of secondhand smoking. I mean, a lot of people don't know. I have a friend who told me that he likes when someone is smoking. He likes the smell of the smoke. I mean, the flavor is good. You should have an incense like that.
And the person will just...
But you can't blame him. He doesn't know. He's just talking that, he's not the one smoking. So that's why I say we need each and every one to be an agent of change. Because it's not only a risk to the one using it, but also to the environment, to the person, those around the people.
Okay, so what if someone is a chain smoker and the person is trying to stop, is trying to quit? What are the help or the measures put in place to assist such a person?
So aside the fact that the FDA is there, you can actually call the FDA and then we would help you, direct you to the appropriate centers. In all our tertiary hospitals and district health centers, there are they also have cessation centers. Okay. So you can go to Kolebu, you can go to Rage, there's always a cessation help over there that can actually help you through the process. I mean, it's a process and we are there to support you. We have to understand that it's quite difficult when you have to get out of an addiction. Okay. So we are actually there to help. you can call any of us, go to any of these health centers, and then they'll be there to support you through your quitting journey.
So there's actually a tobacco law in Ghana.
Yeah, Part 6 of the Public Health Act, a whole part. Talks about tobacco, talks about the need that in every public place we should have a designated smoking area, and a smoking area. It should be such that where your smoking area is, it should not seep into a designated smoking area.
Yeah.
So if you choose to smoke, make sure that the one who has chosen not to smoke is not affected by your smoke. Yeah, and in every public place, so you cannot have a public place that you said, this one here is a smoking zone.
Yeah.
It's not allowed.
Getting a private place is mostly in the hotels, the big hotels. You go there, you realize they've posted it there that you can't, if you are not going to smoke, you shouldn't go there. I don't want to advertise them, but it's there. For the hotels, they really do well with that, so that some who cannot really sit close to them can really help. Yeah.
So it's not only for hotels, all public places.
All public
and
places.
Pubs or restaurants, as long as you're a public place that you're open to the public, you should have a designated smoking area, non-designated smoking area. Such that if someone doesn't want to smoke, I can't come to your public place and I have to be saddled with the harmful effect of smoking.
Okay. Finally, I want to know if someone breaks the law and doesn't adhere to anything you have talked about, what do you...
Someone will be watching like
what is the FDA enforcing? What are they doing to make sure that?
At an institutional level, there are sometimes that you'll be subjected to a fine.
Okay.
And then for individuals that don't adhere to the smoking laws, it can, aside a fine, it can even go as far as...
a shutdown?
For institutions, a shutdown, yeah. There sometimes you can close down. But individuals who don't adhere to it can actually have a fine or can even go as far as a prison sentence.
Oh,
yes, by the law.
Okay.
So I mean, with all of the these that we're talking about, talking no tobacco, what are some of the channels you're using to spread this? Celebrities, influencers, you didn't know that?
So social media, some celebrities and influencers, as you said, have actually volunteered to be advocates, and then also through media channels like this, and then through, we've been going through the markets, going to transport terminals, going to bus areas, please, social gatherings, just to talk to people and let them know that this is the harmful effect of tobacco. Okay,
so World No Tobacco Day, and just
tobacco.
make sure that, Charlie, you just stay away from that. Any numbers from the FDA that people can reach you on?
So I think we'll share that on the screen. The numbers for the FDA, but even aside the numbers, all our social media channels. Yes, we'll be quick to answer. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, we're quick to answer.
Snapchat. Thank you so much. And so, the World Tobacco Day, World No Tobacco. It's no tobacco, please. No tobacco. Take note of that. Please, let's all help. And like Danaya said, elsewhere outside the country, it's booming. It's a booming business, but it's not supposed to be so. And a lot of young people are these days getting hooked up onto all that. Thank you very much, Radolf, for joining us this morning. So Radolf Nortey. Exactly. Yeah, he's a regulatory officer with the Food and Drugs Authority. Join us this morning to talk about World No Tobacco Day. So that's it for the morning. Yeah, up next is Good Morning Ghana with Annie Ifwa Ampofo. My name is Anaya Tanobwache. And my name is Desmond Okrekudan, so you can call me Decifated, the Star Boy. And we'll be back at 3 p.m. with Entertainment Review. You should tune in at 3 p.m. on Entertainment Review today, because it's going to be hot. The discussion is going to be hot. Thank you so much for watching. Kudos to the production team led by Desire Tope, to Kiki, to Evans, to Niyama, to everybody. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, 7 a.m. Bye-bye.